Prince Harry just got cut off. And no, not like daddy took the black card for a week cut off. We're talking royal exile, wallet slammed shut, financial guillotine dropped. King Charles isn't playing anymore. He's done. Done. The word from the palace, Harry's officially out. No more royal allowances, no more secret bank transfers, no more backdoor protection. Harry gets reportedly said it crystal clear. Harry gets nothing. And the vibe in the palace halls, not sympathy, not regret, just a cold, brutal, let him figure it out. This isn't just a tiff between rich relatives. No. This is a full-on power move. It's about dominance. It's about the monarchy defending its crown and saying, you don't torch our image and expect us to keep writing the check. Let's rewind. Remember when Harry and Meghan said we're done and ditched the UK for sunny California? They claimed they were chasing freedom, independence, no more bowing, waving, pretending. They were done being royal puppets. But here's the twist. While they said goodbye to duty, they never really said goodbye to the perks. Harry's been straggling that royal fence for years. He's like someone who quit the company but still uses the office gym, the cafeteria, and brags about the CEO being his uncle. But guess what? Charles ain't having it anymore. Sources say the king is exhausted. He's tired of the Netflix specials, the Oprah sob fests, the wow, my family's mean memoirs, silent no more. He just let his bank account do the talking. This wasn't just a financial decision. This was a message wrapped in gold leaf and slammed on a palace desk. You left. Now live like you left. And think about it. This is a father drawing a savage line in the royal sand. Not because he wants to, but because he feels he has to. He's basically telling Harry, you wanted freedom? Here's what it looks like when the royal safety net vanishes. And baby, that net was massive. We're not just talking private jets and tailor-made suits. We're talking high-level security, staff, PR shields, discreet connections, and global access that comes with being a prince. Now, all gone. Harry's living in Montecito, y'all, where the air costs more than your rent. He's got a mansion, a wife, 2 little royals in limbo, and a luxury lifestyle that's bleeding money by the minute. Private security in the U.S. costs millions. That's not a luxury, it's a necessity. And don't forget, the cash has to keep flowing to maintain relevance, image, and contracts. Remember those Netflix and Spotify deals? They weren't blank checks. They came with deadlines, content expectations, and media buzz. And when the drama dies down, so does the paycheck. Algorithms move on. People stop clicking. Public sympathy fades like royal mist. So now the question is, what happens when the spotlight dims and the money dries up? Sources say this is exactly what the royal family wants Harry to wrestle with. Charles isn't playing checkers, he's playing royal chess. His message? You don't get to drag our name through the tabloids, cash out on your trauma, and expect us to bankroll your LA lifestyle. Sorry, love, not how it works. And honestly, it's a savage move, but kind of iconic. Classic palace behavior. No press conference, no dramatic outburst, just silence, and then bam, financial blackout. It's how the firm has always operated. Cold, calculated, and oh so effective. And this slap? It's probably the loudest yet. No cash, no comfort, just a reality check with a side of royal shade. Now here's where it gets even juicier. Meghan Markle, dead silent. Not a whisper, not a source close to the Duchess leak, not even a subtle Instagram shade. And that silence? It's loud. It's screaming. Insiders say she's livid behind closed doors, furious not just at the royals, but at how fast the narrative is spiraling out of their control. When Meghan and Harry stepped away, they had a whole empire in mind. They weren't just fleeing the crown, they were building a brand. Authenticity, healing, truth. They had Oprah, they had Netflix, they had Spotify. For a hot minute, it was working. They were rebranding royalty. They weren't just ex-royals. They were rebels, visionaries, influencers with a cause. But now that empire's got cracks, deals fizzling, buzz dying, public interest fading, people are asking, what now? And when the only answer sounds like more royal drama, Part 47, even the fans start zoning out. And here's the realty. Insiders are saying Harry and Meghan are scrambling behind the scenes. Staff, investments, even their Montecito estate. Everything's under reassessment. There are whispers of a possible downsizing, maybe selling off part of the mansion. Because the cold truth is, a life of luxury without constant cash flow, it crumbles fast. Let's be real. This cutoff wasn't a snap decision. King Charles reportedly wrestled with it for years, but after being portrayed as the cold-hearted villain in interview after interview, he finally snapped. This was his moment, his revenge in the most royal way possible. Not with words, with action. He's done being the silent punching bag. He's done letting Harry paint him as some frosty aristocrat with no soul. Enough was enough. And guess who else is done? William. Yes, the future king himself has reportedly been backing Charles' decision from the jump. For him, this was long overdue. He's been quietly steaming while his brother threw bombshells from across the pond, and now he's standing by his dad, arms folded, watching Harry sink or swim. But here's where things really hit a nerve. This isn't just a family feud. This is brand warfare. Harry and Meghan built their identity post-Palais on the idea of being strong, self-made, and independent, but once people start whispering, is Prince Harry broke? That brand loses its shine fast. No one wants to hear empowerment slogans from someone who might be losing their mansion. It's a harsh reality, but it's real. Public perception is everything. And when it starts shifting, the money dries up with it. So now what? They can try to pivot. But that takes creativity, originality, and a whole new vision. They could go back to the royal drama well, but there's not much water left there. And doing that might just burn the last remaining bridge with the palace. Because let's not kid ourselves, there's no olive branch coming from Buckingham. The palace's current mood is full-on radio silence, and not the we waiting to talk kind. It's the we've moved on kind. Harry's officially on his own. His fairy tale escape is now a real-life test of survival. No more crown to lean on, no more safety net, just pressure, expectation, bills, and a family that's done saving him. And here's where it gets existential. This isn't just about money, it's about identity. Being Prince Harry isn't just a name, it's a global lens. Strip the title, strip the support, and what's left? A man trying to redefine himself in real time. He's stuck in that brutal middle space. Not a working royal, but never not a royal. He's in LA, raising 2 kids, trying to keep up with Meghan's empire dreams, trying to be relevant in a world that moves at lightning speed. One day you're headline gold, the next you're wait who? Insiders say the Netflix hype has cooled, Spotify ghosted, the memoir landed, but what's the sequel? What's the plan when the trauma monetization arc is done? There's buzz about a new documentary, maybe a platform about mental health, but let's be honest, audiences want action, not more confessionals. They want next chapters, not old wounds. And Harry, he knows it. He's not clueless. He's fully aware that he's standing at the edge of something huge. One wrong move and his legacy could fade into tabloid oblivion. One right move, he could rewrite his story for good. Some close to the couple think this might actually be the best thing to happen to him. Without the palace purse, Harry will finally be forced to build something that's his. Not just reactive, not just defensive, something real. Because whether the world likes him or not, one thing's clear, Harry is relatable. More than any other royal, he's got that spark, that I've been through it energy. But if he wants to survive this next chapter, he has to stop fighting the past. The more he tries to explain himself, the more he fades into the noise. He needs to move forward, build, create, evolve. And hey, let's not forget about Archie and Lilibet. These kids are growing up in a wild world. The question is, what kind of example does Harry want to set? That you cling to old grudges, or that you grow, rebuild, and rise? The king has spoken. The money is gone. But maybe, just maybe, this is where the real Prince Harry is finally born. Because exile is painful, but it also forces you to grow up. And now the world's watching. Can the prince without a crown finally become a king of his own?